Hi. A lot of cars. I hope it's not. I hope this mic, which is why I have these headphones on, because the mic is supposed to help. Is helping with not having the car noise as bad. Oh, hey. Good, you? I'm so not used to vlogging. This is so weird. But it's okay. We're embracing it. We're getting better at it, and that's okay. That is a-okay. I need to cross the street. There's a car coming, if you want to look at that. I'm just gonna run. We're gonna run. Thank you. I needed to start this today, which is why I'm recording this as I'm walking up the streets of LA after work. A rat just ran into that hole right where my shadow is. A rat just ran. City of Angels, baby. Maybe I should hold this with the right, because then I can just switch around like that. Because right now, my arm is like in a weird, like... Anyway. Hi. My name is Nebula Rivers. And this is The Art of Life. Oh, we're gonna do it like that. Yeah. Hi. I'm Nebula Rivers, as I already mentioned. And if you're watching this, you're probably either thinking, Nebula Rivers, that's a weird name, or if you know me, that's not your name. And to that I say, to the whiteboard. It's okay, 100% authentic, baby. Nebula Rivers. We'll do like a little, like, it's kind of like a river. Oh God, what are my reasons? Hold on. Okay, I checked first. A name is everything. And then I'm gonna cut to another video. Hey. We live in a world where handles are kind of everything. With the digital revolution, with social media and how much of a thing that has become. For example, one of my favorite TikTokers is American Baron. And I know that his real name is Baron Ryan because I'm a big fan of him. He makes like philosophical, 1 minute long, comedic, deep films on TikTok, basically. Incredible creator. He has over 2 million followers right now. If he were to put out a movie in like 5 years under Baron Ryan, which is his name, people may not know who that is. If you were to put it out as a film by American Baron, people would know. People would be like, oh, it's this guy. It's this TikToker that I love. Like, as I was taking acting classes, this is another example. After the classes were done, I would try and find some of my classmates online. And the people who had unique names, I would be able to find so much quicker than people who had generic names. Having something that really sticks out is going to be helpful as I enter this phase of not trying to fit in, but trying to stand out. Not trying to just follow what I think should be done, but rather create my own way and make things my own way. You know? Now, you might be thinking, okay, great. That still doesn't answer why Nebula Rivers, right? To which I say, it's grounded in who I am. It's boba time. I say that knowing I'm going to the boba hive. It's boba time is actually a boba shop as well, but it was more of like a, haha, it's boba time, like, anyway. God. You know, when I was 6, I was hanging out with 3 of my friends, and I asked them to start calling me Neb. 2 of them laughed at me, but you know, even back then, I was thinking about going by Neb. And you know, even beyond that, I would still use it as anything online. Instagram handle, gamer tags, even email. They would all have Neb in it to some degree. It wasn't until recently that I kind of came into Nebula, which is from an online community that I was a part of. And I don't know, there's something nice about having the ownership over having chosen Nebula as me. Hopping on calls and people calling me Nebula and not having it be weird and having it just be who I am, you know? As for rivers, because I grew up in the water. I started swimming when I was like 4. Started swimming competitively at 6. against other 6-year-olds, so it's not that big of a deal. But I was in the pool. God, see that? Where was I? Oh yeah, I wanted something that was representative of who I am. Rivers is that. It has water, but also, you know, throw a boulder in it, it doesn't stop the river, it just keeps moving on. That's kind of how I want to be with my creativity. Just keep moving on, don't stop moving on. But yeah, Nebula Rivers, it's two pieces that are equally me and feel like me. And of course I still am Ben. You know, if you're watching this and you're like, I don't want to call you Neb or Nebula, that's fine, you can still call me Ben. This is a creative identity. I don't think everyone calls Lady Gaga Lady Gaga. I'm sure people call her what her real name is. But Nebula Rivers is me. It's me, it fits, it works. It's grounded in who I am. There's still more though. It's also a reminder of who I want to be. You know, when I was first considering this, I put out a poll on Instagram. Do you like Ben Carter, Neb Carter, Nebula, or Nebula with a last name? And then I had a separate poll for a bunch of different last names. The people who chose the more creative, unique, out there names were the people whose creativity I want to emulate. For the most part, not entirely, but for the most part, people who I admire as creatives. And that's part of when it hit. There's a version of me from not that long ago where, and even still now to some extent, where I try and people please a lot. And I will fit myself into a box to be more liked. I would have a fear of people disliking me. And I would, and to some degree still do, worry about what people say behind my back. But if I want to create, if I want to make art, make things that matter, I can't let that affect me. It's unique, it's out there, it's weird, and that's everything that I want to be as a person, as a creative, as a creator. One more thing. I don't want to sacrifice who I want to be for who I think I should be. Ben Carter, or some formal name, would be who I think I should be to try and find success or whatever. But Nebula Rivers is who I want to be. It will constantly remind me to create the way that will bring me joy and fulfillment in this thing we call life. So yeah, don't sacrifice the person that you want to be for the person that you think you should be. And then also, if for nothing else, it makes me happy. The last reason is because I like it and it makes me happy, and that's all the reason that I need to choose it as what I'll be going by. It's nice to know that I've come to a place where I'm prioritizing doing the things that make me happy, doing the things that will make this life what I want it to be. I don't need to explain myself. I don't need to give these reasons. It's a bit more for me than it is anyone else. But at the end of the day, the only reason that I need is that I like it and it makes me happy. It's not hurting anyone. That's what life is about, is doing the thing that will make you happy. As long as you're doing that and you're not hurting anyone in the pursuit of that, why not, right? Hi, I'm Nebula Rivers, and it's good to meet you. I felt really cheesy and weird. Hi, I'm Nebula Rivers. Hi, I need to work on the introduction. But that's okay. That's more than okay. With me introducing myself as Nebula Rivers, this is the start of my journey. This is the start of me going on an adventure. Figuring out how to proceed, figuring out what exactly the art of life is. I'm excited to take you on the journey with me if you want to come. But if not, that's also more than okay, because I'm doing this for me. Hi. My name is Nebula Rivers, and it is so good to meet you. And I look forward to what this new chapter, this new story will bring.